It's 1 pound of pure pumpkin in our greased 9x13. We're just gonna lay that flat right on there. And I did grease this. There's a little bit left in there that we're gonna make sure to get out because we wanna make sure we have a full pound of pumpkin. Next, I'm coming in with 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and we're going to add that whole can on top of our pumpkin. I absolutely love this combination. It's so easy and so delicious. So make sure to get that whole can of sweetened condensed milk with our whole can of pumpkin. All right, that looks beautiful. Now to thicken this up and make sure it comes together, we're adding 4 eggs. And then last but certainly not least, we have our pumpkin pie spice. And we're just gonna measure this with our heart because that pumpkin is just pumpkin. There's no spices in there, so we need to make sure we add a little bit of spice to this. That looks absolutely perfect. We're gonna bring in our whisk and we're gonna whisk this all together in our 9x13. I know this isn't everyone's favorite way, but this is how I do things, and I understand that not everyone likes to do it the same way I do. You can grab a bowl and use that if you like, but we're gonna just make sure everything gets whisked together perfectly for this easy fall treat. I am so excited for fall treats, especially anything pumpkin, because pumpkin is so delicious and so iconic. So let's make sure we get this well mixed. All right, that's what it should look like. Ooh, just the perfect creamy orange. All right, and you know what's better than pumpkin? Pumpkin cheesecake. So we have our no-bake cheesecake. You guys know this is my favorite. We're gonna grab our ice cream scoop and we're gonna add a few scoops of that cheesecake right into our pumpkin mixture for this delicious dessert. This is so great for a potluck, so great, you know, if you want to start prepping for Thanksgiving, you could test this out and you will want to eat the whole thing. It's so yummy, so easy, and it is one of my favorites. So let's make sure we're going to use about 3/4 of our tub. Let's bring back our spatula and kind of just blend those cheesecake clumps into our pumpkin. We kind of want to make a marbling. Just do the best you can. It doesn't need to be perfect because it will kind of spread as it bakes. And yes, you can bake the no-bake cheesecake even though it says no bake. You can also make a homemade cheesecake, you know, with the eggs and the cream cheese if that's what you prefer. But I like things to be super easy so that anyone can recreate my desserts. That is the beauty of all of my recipes. And I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna come in with 1 box of our spice cake mix. Spice cake mix just reminds me of fall, so I love to use it for anything pumpkin. I love to use it for anything apple. I just think it complements those 2 flavors so perfectly. And we are just dusting our cake mix right on top of our pumpkin cheesecake mixture. We're kind of making a dump cake, but it's gonna be the most delicious dump cake you've ever had. So let's get all of that spice cake mix right on there.
It smells like a gingerbread cookie.
Oh my god, it tastes like a gingerbread cookie, honestly, and it goes so great with fall flavors and winter flavors because of that.
Yum.
All right, and let's go ahead and just kind of smooth these out. My hands are clean, so you do not have to worry about that, but we just want a flat surface with our cake mix covering up all of that pumpkin cheesecake mixture. Oh yeah, this looks so good. It smells good. I cannot wait to dig into this. It is gonna be the best thing you've ever eaten. Perfect. All right, last ingredient we're gonna use is some butter. And I'm using salted butter, but you can use unsalted butter. And we have these pats of butter that we are just gonna line up right on top of our cake mix. Like I said, this is like a dump cake, so we wanna just make sure we cover up that cake mix with our butter. Oh my goodness, cannot wait to put this in the oven. This is gonna create kind of almost like a cobbler-like texture on top. It's gonna be crunchy, it's gonna be tasty, and it's gonna have that soft pumpkin bottom. It is gonna be better than pumpkin pie. So let's quickly get our butter on there. All right, we used about 1.5 sticks of butter to cover up this whole surface. Now this is ready for the oven. My oven is set to 375 and this is gonna bake for 45 minutes. Okay, so we are starting off with 1 bag of our mini marshmallows, 1 can of pure pumpkin, and then our pumpkin spice seasoning and cinnamon. I'm gonna turn this heat down so that those marshmallows don't burn, but we do want them to melt, and we kind of want that pumpkin, pure pumpkin, to kind of mix in with our melted marshmallows for such an easy and delicious fall time treat. Okay, so we are just gonna keep this mixing until those marshmallows are melted. All right, and this is what our mixture should look like. They have completely melted, and now we are gonna take it off the heat and let it cool down for 30 minutes. All right, so I transferred our stove mixture into a large glass bowl. Just give that one more quick mix. It is perfectly cooled. Now I'm gonna bring in my 8-ounce Cool Whip, and we're gonna put this entire container right into our pumpkin marshmallow mixture. Use your spatula to get all of that out. This is gonna be so delicious. No bake fall dessert that everyone will love. It is great for Halloween, great for Thanksgiving, or just great for when you're craving pumpkin. And we are just folding these mixtures together until they are well combined. Oh my goodness, that pumpkin mixture just smells so sweet and decadent. I'm way too excited. This is my first time making this recipe, but I know it's gonna be absolutely delicious because it smells incredible. All right, let's just keep mixing it until it is fully combined. Oh my, that looks absolutely perfect. We're gonna put that to the side and bring in our mini graham cracker crusts. You guys know I absolutely love these. You can use a large crust if that's what you prefer, but these mini ones just have a special place in my heart. Okay, and I put them in my muffin tin so that they're easier to transfer. Now I'm gonna bring in my ice cream scoop, and we are just gonna scoop our pumpkin marshmallow Cool Whip mixture right into each of our pie crust, just like so. Talk about pumpkin pie. Oh yeah, okay, so let's just quickly get these in here. I'm so excited. You could even do a chocolate pie crust if you want pumpkin chocolate notes, but personally, I love the regular graham crackers with it. Okay, these look absolutely delicious. So now we are gonna set these in the fridge for a couple hours. All right, that is my 6-pound can of pure pumpkin in our large aluminum tin. Next, I'm coming in with my yellow cake mix, and this one is 4 pounds of cake mix, and we're gonna add that whole entire thing right in there with our pure pumpkin. This is gonna be such an easy and delicious sweet treat that everyone will love. Next, I'm coming in with some chocolate chips, and don't worry, we're not gonna use this whole bag. We're gonna use a couple cups, so maybe like 2 cups of chocolate chips right in there with our pure pumpkin and our yellow cake mix. Now I'm using yellow cake mix, but you can use a spice cake mix, you can use a vanilla cake mix, you can use a chocolate cake mix, but I like the yellow. All right, once we're happy with our chocolate chip amount, we're gonna grab our spatula, and it's time to get mixing. We wanna make sure we fully combine that pure pumpkin and that cake mix, and that is all we're gonna need for this super easy sweet treat. You don't need any eggs, you don't need any oil. That pure pumpkin is gonna do all the work and add some great fall flavors to this easy potluck dessert. So let's make sure we get this well combined so we can get it cooking. All right, so once we get our batter kind of thick and all this beautiful terracotta color, we're gonna just flatten it out, make sure it's nice and even. There's a little bit more on this side, so we wanna make sure that we get it nice and even. Now this isn't gonna taste and have the same texture as a traditional cake. It's gonna have a thicker, richer texture, and it's gonna be amazing. So I think this looks good enough. And we can go ahead and put this in the oven. My oven is set to 350, and this is gonna be in there for about an hour. All right, I did let this cool for about 20 minutes, but it looks incredible. All right, I'm gonna come in with my bowl and a spoon because that is the way we're doing this one. And we're gonna cut our perfect, oh, look at that cheesecake, all gooey and warmed up and delicious. Oh, oh my, that looks incredible. Let's go ahead and put it right in our bowl. This smells so good. I'm gonna top it off with some Ready Whip because what is pumpkin without a little whipped cream? You could do ice cream if that's what you like. I'm so excited to try this. I did let it cool, so I should be good to go to try it. I still see some steam though.
Is it good?
Oh my goodness. I am making this every weekend until Thanksgiving. It's so good. Oh my, it's been 2 hours in the fridge and it's time to taste these. But first, we gotta add some Ready Whip. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of Ready Whip to each one of our mini pies. Oh my goodness, mini pumpkin pies, you guys. I don't know about you, but I could eat these year round. They're so delicious. Cannot wait to dig in and taste that marshmallow flavor, the Cool Whip flavor, all that goodness. How cute are those? Oh, I'm so excited. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one because the crust is kind of ruined and I don't wanna give that to a guest. So let's give this a try. Oh my goodness. That is incredible, you guys. You have to try these. All right, look at this. We did get some cracking on our pumpkin cake, but that's okay because we're gonna top it with some Cool Whip. You could do like a cream cheese frosting or a homemade whipped cream if that's what you prefer, but my family loves Cool Whip, so we are making it easy on ourselves and we are gonna add this full 16 ounces of Cool Whip right on top of our delicious pumpkin chocolate cake. It is still a little bit warm, so I'm gonna be quick with it so we can dig in. All right, that looks absolutely amazing, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna top this off with some pumpkin pie spice. It's just gonna make it look prettier and add a nice little kick to this dessert. Ooh, I cannot wait to dig in. You could also do like some mini chocolate chips on top, but we're keeping it simple, like I said. That looks pretty tasty to me. Let's go ahead and dig in. Oh my goodness. Oh, it looks so tasty. Oh, it smells like pumpkin spice latte. Ooh. All right, her Cool Whip is not making it, but that's okay. That flavor is gonna be there. It's perfectly cooked. So simple, so delicious. Oh my gosh. That is so good. You guys have to try it.